Let's be honest, guys, the best ideas are not appearing when you sit at your desk, they appear randomly, on your way in the office or even under the shower. And all of these situations have one thing in common: you don't have your laptop, but you have your phone. And I tell you what, guys, I start building apps now on my phone. This is my thread where I prompt the agent to do things in my repository, and my phone doesn't need to stay online. I can just turn it off and it still works. All of this magic feeling thanks to Cursor. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 16,000 people on this channel already, and thanks to that, Cursor was ready to sponsor this video. So Cursor is shipping. Developers. And the thing they're recently improving a lot are these cloud agents that allow me to work from anywhere, without my repository, just with a phone and access to my Google account. But how does this magic actually work? Let's do a very quick deep dive here. So we have the workflow without cloud agents, the default. Like you are in your Cursor editor and you're chatting with an agent. You have to wait for the response. If you turn off your laptop, if you lose internet connection, things will not work. All the progress will be gone. So this is the default flow, right? You have your wonderful computer here, and then you talk to model provider. So basically Cursor is in the middle here, but they don't really do a lot here. They are just passing your request to the model provider and passing it from the model provider to you. But now with cloud agents, things are a little bit, not easier, but they are definitely better. Like you talk to Cursor, Cursor saves the request, Cursor is doing all the communication with the model providers. So it spins up a cloud agent that runs until it responds. Cursor is saving the response, so you don't need to be there. So you can just, let's say, do a little coffee break, and whenever you're ready, you open Cursor again and you get the result. And that basically allows you to build from anywhere with minimal requirements. So I can just sit here and type something like, could you please check the login logic, create a PR if anything is wrong, and I can just let it go. It's just running now. I can turn off my device, I can do whatever I want, and when I'm ready, I get back to it. So I can just open the new agents window and I see something is happening here. Like you see my prompt, you see everything is working. I do not have to stay here. I can close the whole thing. It doesn't matter. So the next time you are bored on your way to the office, already start some cloud agents and half of the work of the day is already done. But now you might have one thing in your mind. What about cost? Because I have a confession to make. That all costs money, and we don't have unlimited of that. And that's why I actually stopped using any of the models we all know, like GPT 5.5, like Claude Opus 4.7, nor any other of these frontier models, and I'm only using one model. You see it already here, Composer. This is trust me when I say it's a game changer. Because when I see this image, it definitely is. It's fast, like very fast, and it's cheap, like very cheap. So you probably might think, okay, then it is not good, right? It is. It is very good. It is on the level of the frontier models, to be honest. That's just awesome. And that's why I just use this one model. And as an extra perk, this Composer model is basically updating itself in real time. Like every few hours, it just gets better. And that's honestly incredible. That's a bit scary, but also incredible. The reason why it actually is so good is because it's just built for coding. It's not built for your mom asking how she can put in the flowers. It really is made for coding. And that's why I stopped using any other model. So on your way to the office, you are shipping your features from your phone, as I already showed you with cloud agents, and you arrive. But what do you actually open? The Cursor editor? No, I already showed it for a couple of seconds, and here it is. This is the new Cursor agent window, and it is packed full of features. It's a completely new window, completely written in Rust, and you put your focus completely on the agents. So you start all your agents, you get the responses in here, you can work with multiple projects, but don't be scared. Where is your code? Of course, it's not away, but you have it like here now. You have a lot of things actually here. You have your changes. You have a desktop where you can take control, where you can see what the cloud agents are doing and spinning up things in here. It's pretty awesome. And then you have a browser. If you're a web developer, this is very useful to see the changes. You of course have a terminal, and you of course have your whole code. And you can not just see it in here, you basically have your whole code here. So you can go inside of it, make your changes as you usually would. So it's just a rethinking, because I feel bad saying that, but code is not the expensive resource anymore. Code just got a lot cheaper, and I don't think we will write a lot of code in the future. I'm honest here. So let me summarize this for you. With Cursor Cloud Agents, you can basically build from anywhere, anytime, and you don't need your laptop. That's a game changer. You can just spin up these cloud agents and whenever you're ready, you review their output. So remember yourself to the last point in time where you had an idea, you wanted to do something, but you just can't because you were not at your desk. Now you can, and you should try it. Follow the first link in the description to Cursor. Thank you, Cursor, for sponsoring this video. And guys, as always, have a great day. Bye-bye.